Hello, this training tape is on action plans. What action plans are, they are a group of tasks that you want to perform for a particular type of referral. So for example, you have an incoming buyer, and when you have an incoming buyer, you might want to send your agent a copy of the referral. You might want to send them a referral agreement. Maybe you want to send your client all of the agent's contact information. And you might want to set up the updates to go out every 14 days, every 30 days. So you put those 4 items under one name, depending on the referral type. And when you put in a referral for in-buy, that action plan will pop up. And with 2 clicks of the mouse, you can copy the items to the to-do list and send out any forms that you want to send out immediately. The action plan's names have to match the referral types in order to get the pop-up. So you would have, for this one right here, an out-buy. Out-buy, if you have an action plan for out-buy, then you would, when you put in a referral, the out-buy action plan will pop up. Okay, so how do we create action plans? We're going to click on the link on the left-hand side that says Action Plans. We press Add New, and we give it a name. I'm not going to use out-buy because we already have one for out-buy in this file, but let's say we have outgoing, and our referral type is outgoing. Then you press Add New Record. So now you have a title called Outgoing right here, number 38. So I'm going to click on number 38, and you'll notice if you scroll down to the bottom of the screen that there's no items in it yet. So you edit the action plan items. This form looks very similar to the to-dos. So if you know how to set up a to-do, you won't have any problem with this form. Couple of changes though. The activity, if it's going out as an email, will be autopilot. Instead of putting a date that you want to send it, you put in number of days from today. This way you can use this action plan over and over again. So if you want to send it today, you would put 0. If you want to send it tomorrow, it would be 1. Under the who, if you put myself, that means that anybody that logs in can use this action plan. It will assign the to-dos to the person that has logged in. So here's your description. So you would put a description in. So if you want to put a referral agreement, you can put referral agreement. Tell whether it's repeating or not. In this case, it's not. So you leave it as no. If it is repeating, like the update, you would put yes there. You can tell how often you want it to repeat. Every week, every 2 weeks, every month. Is a response required? There are certain forms that do require responses. The auto assign, which is your referral agreement, is one. The update is another. If you're just sending an info sheet, that doesn't require a response, so you'll leave that as no. Specific response, leave that blank. Don't touch the next field. And then send to whom. Instead of clicking on the agent's name, you're just going to use your drop down, press assigned agent. And of course, you can CC and BCC anyone. The email from field, do not put anything in. Just leave it blank. Then you put your subject line that's going to appear in the email, referral agreement, and you can put the variable. A variable will go next to the subject line. So if you want the client name to come on there, you can put the client name. And then you have to pick which form you're sending. So auto assign is the one we're sending here. If you have any email attachments that you've uploaded in the settings page that you want to attach to this form, you can choose and drag it in here. If there's a body of letter that you want to add to this form, you can pick the body of letter from your list. When you're done, you press Add New Record. So now we have one record for this action plan. If you want to send out 4 forms, you will create 4 records, but you only have to do it once. So that's how you create your items in your action plan. Okay, and one thing I want to mention here is you actually will have 2 action plans for every referral type. You'll see one if the referral type is in by, and then in by / active. The reason you have that is that so you can use the AP button. The AP forces the action plan to pop up, but what it looks like, what it looks for is the referral type and the status group together, and that's why we have the in by / active. So if we wanted to have an out by, you would have one for out by and one for out by / active. To do this, it's very easy to do to copy the action plan. Once you create one of them, let's find the outgoing that I did. Once you create one of them, just highlight it, press copy, put in the new name, so it would be outgoing space / space active. It has to be capitaled. And submit. And what it will do is it will clone the action plan. So we now have one outgoing and outgoing space active. Same items in it, but the difference is that you will be able to use the pop-up button and pull up this action plan. Use the AP button. Okay, so when you put in a referral and you press Add New and you have a referral type, doesn't matter which referral type you have, let's say you want to do in by, and you put all your information in, and you put in your referral and everything you need. When you press Add New, you will get the action plan pop up. This is the in by action plan. You will copy the items to the to-do list, and then if you have any items that you wanted to send out today, you can run autopilot for this referral only. And there are the 2 items I wanted to send out today. I just press Send Emails, and the items go out. And then continue, and you're done with that referral. Okay, so one more thing I want to tell you about with the action plans is that you can have an action plan now for pending and closed. You would call it in by space / pending, in by space / closed. So when it goes pending, if you have a letter or a form that you want to send out, you can create an action plan under that name. And when it goes to pending and you change the status here to pending, the pending action plan will pop up. So therefore, you can have many different action plans that you couldn't have before. When using the AP button, let's say you put the referral in and you're not ready to send the forms. Maybe you haven't assigned the agent yet. So when you get the pop-up, you just say, no, don't do anything. You assign the agent, and now you want to send out the action plan. Because you have 2 action plans, one with in by and one with in by active, all you would have to do is press the AP button. That'll force that action plan to pop up so that you can copy the items to the to-do list and you can send out the emails. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, contact one of ReloSpec employees and we'll be glad to help you. Have a great day.